Hey Peekabloos! It has been such a long time since I did just a regular unboxing for you guys, just very chill, just so you guys can see a figure right out of the box, see my initial reactions, and since we have so many figures to unbox just because I don't have enough time to do all the reviews that I want to do for you guys, so I thought I should just get back to unboxing some of the figures, and I'm going to start off with some of our prize figures. And then maybe if you guys are still enjoying these types of videos, I can start unboxing some other figures that probably won't get a review. So today, as I'm sure you could tell by the title of this video and the past few seconds, that I am unboxing the mermaid version of Super Sonico from the Fairy Tale Special Figures series. I actually missed out on her during the pre-order stages, and she has been a little bit difficult to get, but luckily I had a lucky bag from J-Box and she was inside, so I was very happy about that. But first, let's just take a quick look at her packaging so we can get a feel for the figure before unveiling her outside of the box. So it looks like it's pretty standard packaging for prize figures and past prize Sonico figures that I've received in the past. It is just a really simple box with a lot of details and graphics all over it, which just makes it a little bit more exciting. But we do still get the large window in the front unveiling the figure inside, which not all prize figures do, but I do find that the Sonico prize figures are a little bit more high quality in the past from what I've received. And of course, because it is a prize figure, we do have the little punch out here, because prize figures are seen a lot in Japanese crane games, so with those punched out, the crane can actually grab the figure for you to win it. But overall, I feel like they did a really good job on the packaging. It's very colorful, it's very mermaid-esque, and we do have nice shots of the figure. And on the top here, I feel that it's very Disney-esque, which I think they're kind of going for here, as a lot of the fairy tale figures in the series have been part of Disney's fairy tales as well. But we have a crown, we have this nice soft purple color, and then some seashells and stuff to make it feel like a mermaid's cove. But now let's just get to opening her, because I am really excited to actually see the quality and what she looks like outside of the box. This one's taped very securely. A lot of figure boxes only have maybe like one piece of tape on the top, but this one of course has three. But another thing I love about these Sonico prize figures is that they do come in blister packaging, which again, not a lot of prize figures actually do, so it's just a little bit extra security here. But wow, her colors are beautiful. I think this figure came out really well. And of course we've got this really cool base too. It's just this translucent blue clear resin and a place for her to sit on, of course. But it is a really cool base, and you guys should know by now I love when bases are unique and a little bit dynamic. It always makes the figure a little bit more fun. So there is just so much that I want to talk about this figure. She's really a gorgeous figure, but let's focus on a little bit of the details. Like, one is that Sonico, of course, has to have all of her assets. So her boobs are rather large. Of course, you can't have a Sonico without big boobs. And they're really just hanging in there by these really teeny shell-like pasties. Pretty much they're pasties. It's not a bikini top, let's be real here. And then check out her booty. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of mermaids who are risque enough to show a little crack, but it fits perfectly with Sonico. She is all about confidence and not being afraid of her body, which is one of the things that I do like about Sonico. Is she's a voluptuous woman, of course, and she's just not afraid to show it off. But those aren't the only features here to focus on. I really love the paint style. Her tail has this really shimmery sort of gradient look to it, going from blue to purple. It actually feels like it could be a real mermaid or fish's scales. They are really beautifully done. And then we have all the little yellow stars stuck on. I don't know how realistic, I mean, okay, it's a figure, not realistic, but I don't know how many mermaids just have a whole bunch of stars stuck on their tail, but it really adds to the overall aesthetics of this figure and it just makes it pop a little bit more. And I do like how at the bottom her tail fin just really seems soft and ethereal. It's just a really great paint job and I really like it a lot. But of course she has some amazing skin shading, and we can't forget about her hair, which also has that gradient feel to it, going from a lighter pink to a darker pink. And what I really love about this particular Sonico's hair is that it's up in a ponytail, and I don't know if I've ever seen that or if this is the very first one, but I think it's really nice to see her with a little bit of a different hairstyle. And of course it wouldn't be a Sonico figure without her trademark headphones. That is something so recognizable to any Sonico fan. She's got to have them, even if they're ridiculously impractical in the water, but hey, maybe these are waterproof headphones. But I am really happy with this figure and how it came out. I always think that Sonico prize figures are worthy of being compared to scales. They might not be as perfect as some of the higher scales, but I think they do a really good job with her paint job. She doesn't feel cheap at all. And I have to say that some of her prize figures have some of the most unique poses. They're very dynamic and fun, which you don't see too much in scales, though I think it is getting better from when I first started. I do think we're seeing more dynamic poses. But she also comes with really cool bases. In this case, we have the whirlpool. Is that what they're called? The swirling bit of water that's like a tornado in water? I can't remember. Is it a whirlpool? And I just really like how it's this clear resin. It really looks like water, and it's just something she's perched on. But with that said, I do feel that this figure is a little bit unstable. She doesn't actually plug into the figure. I don't know many of the prize figures that I've gotten with her. She doesn't really plug into it either. But this one just feels a little bit more unstable just because she's barely sitting on the edge. So you want to be really careful and put her in a place that's not going to get knocked around too much. But yeah, overall I just find this figure really stunning, and I'm so happy that I was able to get her and she showed up in my lucky bag. But what do you guys think of her? Do you like Sonico figures in general? Do you like this specific line with the fairy tale figures? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Peekabloos!